Hi, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. This is Miguel Vazquez. I'm a mortgage broker and a real estate broker as well. Um, Thank you for taking the time to see the video. I just wanted to address and answer a question that is in many people's minds. Many clients keep asking me this question, and so I just wanted to make a video and send it out so that hopefully it gives out some information and that you find it a little bit useful, and hopefully it helps you decide what you want to do, if anything, with real estate or mortgages. Anyhow, so the question that clients keep asking me is, are home values going to come down? Are home values going to drop? And the answer to that is no. Home properties are not going to come down. Home values are not going to drop. What's not going to happen is they're not going to continue going up as much as they've been going up in these last couple of years, which have gone up tremendously. A lot of people have equity in the property who owns one, but no, they're not going to come down in value. Okay, and I'm going to give you the reasons why in a little bit. There's two main reasons why property values will continue being as high as they are. And in many cases, they're going to continue going up instead of going down. Of course, they're not going to go up as much as they have been going up in these last couple of years, but they're going to continue going up, appreciating, growing in equity, perhaps maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4% per year. So a property that right now is worth 600,000, maybe in a year it'll be worth 610,000. Maybe it'll be worth 615,000. Okay, so the appreciation is still going to occur, but it's going to occur much lower, maybe 1, 2, 3%, 4% per year is how much properties will increase in value moving forward. Some clients ask me, well, what about a recession? I go, even if there's a recession, that's not going to make values go down. In my opinion, if we have a recession, it's probably going to be a very mild one. Maybe some people will not work overtime. Maybe some people will lose their jobs, but it's not going to be one where there's mass unemployment, where many people lose their jobs and it's just a real bad recession. Like, no, it's going to be, if anything, if there's a recession, which I think there's a good chance of it, it's going to be a very weak one, a mild recession, and it's not going to impact the home values of properties. I get somehow the impression that people think that if there's a recession, home values are going to drop from like 600,000 to 300,000, right? And that's not going to happen. Property values are not going to drop from 600,000 to 300,000. Property values are not even going to drop from 600,000 to 500,000. They're not even going to drop 50,000. Okay. Property values are going to maintain their value, and they're going to continue to be being high, and they're going to continue increasing little by little. And the two main reasons why property values are not going to go down is, reason number one is supply and demand, the law of economics. It's just very simple. There's more people here in LA, in greater LA, in California, Southern California, that want to own a house, that need a roof over their heads, that need to live somewhere. There's just more people needing a roof than there are people selling their homes right now. They just haven't built enough homes throughout these past 2 to maybe 20 years where all of a sudden now there's a shortage of houses. The population has grown. Sure, they built houses. Every year they build new houses, but not enough to meet the growing population. Especially here in Southern California, we have the beautiful weather, beautiful opportunities. And so people love living here, moving here, and that has created a big demand for housing. And they haven't built enough houses. And so there's just not enough houses available for sale versus the number of people who need or want to buy a house. Okay, so reason number one, supply and demand. The demand is too strong for home values to come down. Even if there's a recession, and people aren't working overtime, or some people lose their jobs, that doesn't mean those people who are unemployed or who have lost their jobs aren't going to need a place to live. They're going to need a place to live. And so that's going to, that pressure is of needing a roof or a house is going to continue keeping the home values up as high as they are. They're not going to come down. Reason number two why property values are not going to come down is because rents are so high. I think in my 50 years, I've never seen any years, even if there's recessions or the strong recessions, I've never heard or seen rents come down. On the contrary, even if there's a recession, rents continue going up and up and up and up. And that's going to be the same thing that's going to happen right now. Even if there's a recession, even if interest rates go up, rents are going to continue going up. So that's reason number two. You have people maybe right now renting a 2-bedroom for $2,500. Maybe you have somebody renting a 3-bedroom for $3,000, $3,500. I have a client in Carson who has an investment property. It's a very big house, 4 bedrooms, and he's charging $4,000 a rent for that property. And so because people are paying so much in rent, they're telling themselves, okay, well, I know if I continue renting, I'm going to continue paying the high rents that I'm paying right now, and they're going to increase my rents in a year, and then a year after that they're going to increase my rents again, and then the following year they're going to keep increasing the rents. Rents are not going to go down. They're going to continue being increased year after year. And so they tell themselves, clients tell themselves, people tell themselves, should I continue renting and paying this much in rent, or should I go ahead and make the sacrifice, try to buy a house, even though I'm going to have a higher mortgage payment than what I'm currently renting? And yeah, the answer is like, you know what? I'd rather just make the sacrifice, have the higher mortgage payment, instead of continuing and paying high rent, because sooner or later, after a couple of years, if I continue renting, the rents are going to get to where my current mortgage would be right now anyways. Okay, so reason number two why property values are not going to go down is because of rents. The high rents, they're not going to come down, and so that's going to keep the pressure of people who are paying those high rents are going to tell themselves, I need to go and buy a property because I'm paying high rents anyway. So anyhow, those are the two main reasons. Supply and demand. There's just too much demand is reason number one for housing, for people wanting to buy a house. And reason number two is high rents and the continuation of high rents and the continuation of rents going up year after year. Those two reasons are the main two reasons that are gonna maintain property values up. Those two main reasons are gonna keep property values from coming down. And so I just wanted to provide everybody that information. Hopefully it makes sense, and it clears things up so that you can make a decision on what you would want to do. But anyhow, thank you once again for listening to the video. My name is Miguel Vazquez. If you have any questions regarding mortgages, if you have any questions regarding real estate, please feel free to call me and I'll go ahead and answer any questions that you have. Also, if you want to get pre-qualified, you want to look for homes, or you just want to find something out regarding mortgages and real estate, please feel free to call me. My number is 562-881-9811. Thank you very much, and everybody have a good day.